Howdy folks, and welcome to ArcheRAGE. Now, what is ArcheRAGE? ArcheRAGE is a private server based on the game ArcheAge. Now, there are significant differences to this game compared to the official. I played on the official when it launched, and I played there for a few years. I still have a friend that's still playing on that server. And the only reason that she is not coming over to ArcheRAGE is simply because she has so much stuff over there. And that's the biggest problem that a lot of players have when they're trying to make the change is letting go of the stuff that they had. Well, let me tell you, this server, I have acquired more here than I ever had on the official in a much shorter time. I've only been here since March, and it's currently September, just the beginning of it. And I have so much stuff. I mean, it's amazing how quickly you get things. But what is ArcheAge? Well, for those of you that don't know what ArcheAge is, it is a sandbox game, basically. Sort of. There are restrictions that prohibit you from doing certain things, but for the most part, it is a play how you want to play game. For example, we have housing. You can actually place a house on the world map that anybody can just walk up to. Now, whenever you think housing, you might be thinking something like Black Desert Online or Rift, where it's this instanced housing where you actually have to go to another dimension to view somebody's property. That's not the case in ArcheAge. In ArcheAge, you are traveling the world map, moving from one place to another, and you will cross paths with people's homes. You will see how they decorate it without having to enter into an instance to do so. And that by itself is amazing. It's a crafting game. You can craft everything. The best armor in the game is crafted. It's not dungeon drops. It's not raid drops. You can do PvP, which personally I don't. There's open water ocean battles. I mean, it's crazy. There's multiple factions. You have East and West as your primary factions. There's also player nations. There's also pirates. You can go any which way you want to go. You can go out on the ocean on a boat and pick a fight with somebody else and have naval battles. I mean, what game does that? There's only minor restrictions on where you can go, and it's because the areas are still in development. They haven't been released yet. And you run across that in every game that has a large world map. There's just certain areas that are off limits, and it's future content that's coming, you know. But for the most part, if it's part of the map and you can see it on the map, you can go to it. You can explore it. You can do whatever you want. You can go anywhere, do anything, and I love this game for it. Now, what makes ArcheRAGE different from the official server, first of all, is the everybody is patron. On the official server, if you want patron status, you've got to pay a monthly subscription for it. So there is a free-to-play option, but it doesn't get you very far. On the official server, if you are free-to-play, you don't own a house. You have 2,000 maximum labor, which labor is necessary for almost everything in this game. Your labor regeneration is only 5 labor every 5 minutes, and you have to be logged in for it. Okay? Now, if you pay for patron, then you get 10 labor every 5 minutes, and you get up to 5,000 labor. But it's 10 labor every 5 minutes, and you burn through it so fast the higher level you are. On ArcheRAGE, you get 40 labor every 5 minutes. And you still end up burning through it because you use so much labor for everything. But the increased labor rates are amazing. I'm completely spoiled to it. I can't go back to the official server now. The other point about ArcheRAGE, everyone being patron, means you log into the game with your very first character, first time logging in. You haven't paid a single penny towards anything, and you can put down a house. That's unheard of on the official. Nobody can do that. But if you have the plans for it and you find an open space, there is no game mechanic restriction preventing you from owning a house on ArcheRAGE, because everybody's a patron. Everybody can own property. There's no such thing as a quote unquote free player, because everybody is. And that by itself, I mean, that's the way this game should have been to begin with. ArcheRAGE is doing it the way it always should have been. You also have increased experience gains that are 4 times what the official has. You have a double loot drop, or loot drop is increased by 100%, meaning whenever you kill mobs, it's basically twice what it would be on the official. They have a new layout on the website, making it nice and pretty and easy to navigate. Whenever you come to the server, if you want to play the game, you can take a look through here and see the information that's posted on here, or you can just hop right in. I have other videos on my channel that will teach you how to do certain things, just getting started stuff. But the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the Register tab. All right, you go to the Register tab, you create yourself an account. All right, once you've created the account, you go to your email and verify the account. All right, once that's done, you go to the Download tab. Go to the torrent. Always do the torrent. The direct download is an option, but that's a 14 gigabyte file. All right, it will fail. 99.9% of the time, it's going to have an error. Don't do this. Do the torrent version. Get that. It's a smaller file. It goes pretty quick because most players are continuing to upload it. And make sure you disable your antivirus. I don't mean add a exception to it for the install or anything like that, because that doesn't work. You have to completely turn off your antivirus to install the game. That's the same with any game. That's not just ArcheRAGE. That's not ArcheAge. That's not Black Desert. That's not Rift. That is every game tells you to disable your antivirus. You can turn it back on after you've got it installed, and it should be just fine. But make sure you check these minimum requirements, okay? Minimum requirements are important. Your hard disk drive, 40 gigabytes, that's wherever you're installing it. Your graphics card, that's the minimum, okay? 4 gigs of memory, okay? That is the bare minimum. Intel Core 2 Duo, bare minimum, okay? That will let the game run. If you have a better system than this, you can pump up your graphics and really enjoy the game. Once you've downloaded and installed the game, you log in and you play. The in-game tutorial takes you through everything, teaches you everything you need to know, but if you're still confused, by all means, check out my other videos. Try giving me a whisper in-game if you're on the West faction. Sorry, I don't have an East character that I'm on regularly. I'm online 24/7, but I might not actually be at my keyboard. If I see a whisper from you, I'll be sure to respond. All right. The other thing that you need to know about the website is the forums. Okay. You have got to go to the forums. That's right here under the community tab. Okay. Go to the community and you can adjust how it appears to you. You can change the background. You can change the width to fluid. You can change it to a grid layout, sticky sidebar, not flip sidebar, all that kind of stuff. you can play with that. You can change it whether it's day or night mode, whichever you prefer. Personally, I like it looking dark. It's easier for me to see it. Now, in here, you're going to have your official rules and guidelines. Take a look at that. Take a look at your beginner tips. Take a look at the fact. You need to know this kind of stuff so you don't get yourself banned, because unlike the official, you cannot have multiple accounts on this server. You will get banned for that. Do not have more than one account. Alright? Now, after you've gone through all that, come down here to the in-game and forum events. Alright? This is where it gets even better. You come in here and you have events happening all the time. Okay? Now, some of these are game events, things that actually happen in the game, like the Mirage Isle races. Happen every Sunday. Okay? The forum events are things like this. Now, check this out. We're going to just take a quick look at this one event, just so you can see why you would do something like this. For this one event, you're going to take a picture of your gaming zone, which is basically your monitors, your keyboard, your mouse. All right? You don't have to show anything else. And you need to have a handwritten piece of paper or something with ArcheRAGE, your character name, and the date that you took the picture, and then you post it on the forum. Just like this. Okay? Monitors, keyboard, mouse, handwritten note. I did the same thing. Right here. Has my character in game. Has a piece of paper, keyboard, mouse, all that fun stuff. Okay? Now, the reason you do this, 5 random participants. Not a favorite. What Sparkle does is Sparkle has a random number generator, and she assigns every entry a number. She puts the numbers into the random number generator, and the 5 that are picked by it get 1,000 credits. I mean, how awesome is that? You get 1,000 credits just for posting a picture. Okay? And then one participant with the biggest number of likes. So other players come through and they like your picture. You have a chance at getting a costume on this particular event, which is this costume right here. All right? That's just this event. Okay? There's other events that are happening all the time. Always come to the forums. Check them out. It's going to help you out a ton. There's no reason to not do this. All right? The last thing you need to know, whenever you reach level 52, you need to go to the Discord. Okay? Now, a lot of people are not fans of Discord, and I understand that. But it is really helpful for you to go to Discord and enter in your support pack information. After you've joined the Discord, you're going to come in here and you're going to go down to service requests. All right? In service requests, you're going to see examples of what you need to do. It's incredibly simple. You just do this right here, support pack and your character name. Okay? You can only do this once, one time. All right? It's for your main character, whichever one that is. If you make your first character, you're not sure if you're going to like it or not, you can hold off on this. You don't have to do it right away. But whichever character you decide is going to be your main, do this support pack on. Okay? And if you can't remember, like I said, just go to service requests. You'll see the examples. Everybody's doing the same thing. Support pack and their screen name, their character name, okay? What this does is it gives you a good set of starter armor. It's going to give you some celestial armor and celestial weapons that will help you out with working towards better gear. And it's pretty much the new baseline. Once you reach level 52, that's where everybody starts, is with this celestial set. And it's awesome. I mean, who gives that away for free? Now, the other huge advantage that ArcheRAGE has over the official is in-game. And it's right down here in the marketplace. All right? Let's just take a look real quick at what the marketplace has to offer. Let's start with, we'll start right here, okay? The loot crates are only 100 credits each. All right? Unless you get 10 of them, then it's 1,000 credits. The special costumes that are updated every Tuesday, 1,200. That's it. 1,200 credits each for the special costumes, and these change every week. You'll get a new one every week, and it will come back around. So if you miss it one week, wait a while, it'll come back around. You can get it. And if you don't want to wait, check the auction house. Because people wrap these and they put them, they make them gifts, and they'll put them up in the auction house. You can purchase them there. They're going to cost you more, but you can still get them that way. Let me see here. Actually, we'll take a look at the recommended tab. All right. Now, for those of you who play on the official server, just take a look at the credit prices for some of these items. Okay. You'll see the difference. I mean, why? Why would you still be there? Why wouldn't you come here? All right. These prices on the marketplace are ridiculous. I love it. Why wasn't the official done this way? The prices are so jacked up on the official that you have to use a credit card. Now, why don't you have to use a credit card here? The auction house. Check this out. People sell the credits on the auction house. 100 credits, 158 gold. All right, that's the current price. Might be different next week. Don't know. We'll see. All right, let's get up to 1,000 credits. 1445 gold right now. I mean, that's incredibly cheap. The credit packs, Apex, that are on the official, the last time I saw were 1,800 gold each. And you need 2 of them just to maintain your patron status. Now, here's another point about this particular server that you're not going to find on the official. On the home page of ArcheRAGE, you're going to come up here to the Donate tab. This is not required. It is never required on this server. And this is what is so damn great about it, is that you don't have to. You can purchase credits off the auction house. But if you wanted to show your appreciation for this server being here, you can donate to the server. And say $30, all right? 30 United States dollars. That's about 2 months of patron on the official. Gives you 7,000 credits. That's a donation. That's if you wanted to show your appreciation to them, they show their appreciation back. Okay? Donation is a little bit wonky, but I can actually put up a link in the description below if you wanted to take a look at that to see how it can be done easily. So if anybody's interested in donating, go ahead and check that link down there in the description. The server itself can be found at na.archerage.to. Okay? Go check it out. At the very least, just come in, say hi to people, see what it's like. But that's going to do it for today, folks. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye now.